So this one is made in China. All right. This is a nightstand. Lerliuo, I don't know. It's got a name I can't pronounce. I'll drop it in the description. Okay. Oof. It's like a rag, but that's interesting. You wouldn't think something like that would fascinate me, but it just looks different, you know? It's interesting. Okay. Assembly instructions. This one has English on it. Oh my heavens, this nightstand has plugs. It's got two, by the picture at least, two standard outlets and two USBs right on top. Boy, that'll be handy. And her bed's got a USB and a C-type. Alright, so we've got our part list, our hardware list. Let's go ahead and make sure we have everything we need first thing. Alright. Parts bag. Screws. Threaded rod. Part B is threaded rod we're supposed to have. 8 plus 1. Why would they say 8 plus 1? Maybe because you use 8 and there's just one extra. That makes sense. 4, 8 plus 1. Good. And we should have part A, 16 plus 1. We'll say that's good. Part C, we have 3 small Phillips, 2 plus 1 they call it. Part I are these little feet, little screw-in plastic feet. 4 of them. Do they call that 3 plus 1? No, they call it 4 pieces. G is a single Phillips head machine screw. G. Yep. E is a single larger Phillips head brown machine screw. Yep. D, 4 plus 1. Yep. F, little drawer knob. 1. Yep. And we have our tools. And once again, at least starting out, I'm going to try to use the tools that it comes with. So you've got a Allen on one side and a Phillips on the other. And then we just have a smaller Allen on both sides. Now, I did kind of sort of come prepared, not with a full-on toolbox or toolkit where I'd have a legit screwdriver. But a lot of people that, you know, don't do a lot of work but might assemble some furniture might have a multi-screwdriver, one that, you know, it's got the little flip outs. So I do have that here. And then we have this power box that will go in the top of the table or the nightstand. Cool. 12 amp rating. Not bad. Indoor use only. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you put this outside, water might get in there. Okay. And our requisite styrofoam to make sure we kill the planet. I swear, I think the best way to get rid of this stuff might be just a really high temp fire, so it, you know, it just burns it up good. I don't know. Landfill seems like such a terrible option. This stuff is not recyclable, styrofoam. If it is, it's not commonly done. Alright, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 number 5s. This one just doesn't have a sticker saying it's a number 5, but it looks identical to the others. So I've got 4 number 5s. Check my list. That's what I'm supposed to have. I have 4 number 4s. Check my list. That's what I'm supposed to have. I have 4 number 6s. That's correct. I have a number 7. 1. There should be a second one. This is a number 2, which I should have 2 of. I have a really thin number 10. I guess that's the backer. That is correct. Just one of those. Another number 2. Perfect. A number 3. Just supposed to be one piece. A number 8. Just one piece. Another number. Wait. This says number 7. Oh, the font. This is a number. It's a number 1. Oops. So at the really long top part of the 1, 7 should have 2 of these. There we go. Running out of room. Number 11 should be 1. Yep. Number 6, 9. Must be a 9. He didn't even put the little line under it. We did that for the 6s. So this is a 9. 1. And that's it. Okay, workspace freed up. Now that we know we have everything, step 1. We need our 9. Line up. We need our 8. Pull up toward number 9. We need our 7 and our 7. And looks like this is going to be a drawer. So the lines are going to face in. And the 8 goes at the top. So let's see if we can, you know, that's it. All right, 8, A, not 8, A are our Allen drive screws. I guess they're like wood screws. That a type. Ow. And which size? Nope. The smaller one. This is going to be tedious, but it's a small piece of furniture, so not a lot. I think I'm going to time-lapse quite a bit of this. Don't you think there, Mama?
Mm-hmm. Hello. Oh, boy.
So that would go
Oh.
like this. See? Step 1 and 2 complete. Step 3, we've got the front of the drawer. This is super complicated. I like it when the things are simple. Just snug on these. You're not cranking it, otherwise you'll pull right through this particle board. F and G to put the knob on. It's like how many books she's reading at the same time. Like, finish one! My firstborn has too many irons in the fire. I wonder where she learned that. One drawer. That was step 3 and 4. Step 5. We need our number 5s. Alright, and then, so these are your number 5s. Number 3. This guy. You just screw one on each corner. Halfway point. And we're still using the same screws. So okay. So our legs are attached. Now notice, listen folks, it's only got one wood screw holding it on, and this isn't real wood, so be gentle. Time for our threaded rod, part B. And we're just threading the threaded rod in. All right, that's step 6. Step 7. We are to put the top on. And part 2 and part 2 looks like it's the top and the bottom, maybe?
Wait, the dragon. No,
So.
Mason's blanket. That's what I said we need to finish.
Just like so. And then we've got these little legs. These are number 9 though. It's asking for number 4 to go here.
Okay.
So as soon as I touch, right there where it's not flopping, I'm going to go, and that was just past a quarter turn to get it to line up. Basically you want it snug. You don't want to over tighten, like, oh, I can get to the next, one more turn. As long as they're snug, you're good. Alright, so step 7 and step 8 are complete. Step 9.
Did you get a text yet?
We're going to get our other, nope, our number 1, which I thought was a 7. Doesn't that kind of look like a 7? I'm just saying. And we're going to have this slot running perpendicular to the slot on this other shelf. Alright. And now we're using these little bolts to secure it to our legs we just put in. Our drawer, it's going to go, we're going to screw that in here. Let me pull that back out. It's just a slide. You'll keep it lined up. Right.
So I went to hang from it and
Now you're not going to tighten this down because you want it to be able to slide. It's just to hold it.
And I caught myself. I didn't fall, but I caught myself in the same thing.
So I'm going to leave it there. We'll let it jiggle a little. Maybe take a little more out. You can always adjust that later to your liking. Okay. That was step 11. Or 10, excuse me. Step 11 is to put more threaded rods in.
I'm gonna sit in your chair.
Okay.
Circular saw and the chop saw and
Okay, this is not good. They all went in except this one. I think some resin got, oh, definitely some resin got in there. So if you have a tap and die set, that'd be really good to have right now. All I have is this. I do have a tap and die set, but I'm trying to be like, you know, the average person if they're running into this problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these feet because it's got something more for me to hold on to, that plastic foot. And I'm going to use this hopefully to basically drill itself in. So firm pressure and go slow. and I was not straight. So make sure you're as straight as you can be. And if you need to, you can get some pliers maybe to turn on this, because it's already getting tough for me. I mean, maybe that's what this is for. Ooh, man, that is tough. That's really not good. So unless you're got the tools, that what it came with is not going to do it for you. Hey, babe. I was going to ask you if you know where my drill is, but I don't even think I know where my drill is.
You used it outside with me the other day. It might be in the garage.
Well, yeah, I kind of figured it's in the garage. It's a big garage.
You want me to go look for it?
No. I'm going to see if I can find my tap and die set. Oh. Obviously, if you don't have any tools other than what came with it, you're kind of going to need to borrow, or you're going to be frustrated and try to send it back. This isn't that big of a deal. Hopefully you can borrow. I brought a couple things in. The easiest fix that the majority of people would have is just a drill with a drill bit. So basically, because it's closed up, we're going to try to open it just a little bit. That should be perfect. And I'm only going to go a little ways in and then see if that fixes it. So we still have some threads. I guess I should show you what I'm talking about a little closer up first. Well, by golly, I can't get it to focus that close. There we go. But if you can see that, it is not round. Some resin got in there. It did not get drilled out all the way. So we're going to fix that. As I was saying, that's the side I want to take some out. So I'm going to hold a little pressure as I drill in that way. I don't want to go this way. Bit, it wanted to go that way, so I kind of let it just to get like 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch down, and then with a little bit of sideways pressure, open that side up. So let's try it now. Nope. But we're gonna have to cut threads in, so I'm gonna try this method again first, assuming most of you don't have assuming most of you don't have tap and die sets. Oh man, it's deeper than that. Alright, so that ain't working. I don't know if I have the right size. So, looking for matching threads too, you know. That might be it. So if you've got the right one, this is called a tap. we're just going to put this in our little holder.
I guess Dakota did get that back.
A lot of work, I guess. So a trick with these is you got to keep as absolutely straight vertical into the hole you want to drill as possible. And all we're doing is recutting these threads in this plastic, resin, whatever kind of stuff they have in there. I think we've got it going in well, good and straight. So we can go a little faster. So obviously there's a chance you'd get one like this. Find somebody that maybe has one of these, otherwise you might end up sending it back. Depends on your people pool, network. Find a maintenance guy in a building you work at or something, bring this piece in, say, could you tap this out? And that might work. All right. Let's missing a drill bit. Oh well. Let's try it again. That's it. We got it. We got it. Sweet. So there's your fix. If you can do that or have somebody else. Alright, now we can move on to the next step, which is this is the bottom. Yeah, so I'll put my number 2 facing down. A lot of these will take off. I say we because it ain't gonna be me. Me and Stickers. Stickers and I, we don't get along good. Well, do we, babe?
Well, the girls like them.
No, I mean like taking them off.
Oh, what's your best part? Do you love them?
No. All right. Put that on. Now what? Now what do we do? Our little bitty feet go on next. Let's hope that was the only one that had a problem. All right.
I know, but not dead skunk smell or like they're spraying skunk smell, but like just because that skunk's right there. I'm just trying to think of things that could make it smell.
And then it's always nice to have this kind of feet because, like in this house and a lot of houses, floors ain't level. So it's nice to be able to adjust, not just stick a piece of cardboard under the corner.
No, I know it smells really bad.
Kind of a semi-industrial look because you do have the screws exposed, which I don't have a problem with at all. But just, you know, that's what it looks like. Alright, not done yet. Still not done. We have, I think this might be the last thing, question mark. So we're gonna.
I was so tired this morning. I really didn't even enjoy my coffee. So if you did, I don't even want to sit outside.
Drop that in. Yeah, just drops in. And then we have our smallest screws, C. Only need 2 of them. With our little Phillips. Might not be great, but it works. If I can get this screw to bite and start, there it goes. Ah. I tell you what, I'm going to show you why it's nice to have either a real screwdriver or one of these little guys. You can get some downforce. So you can actually get behind it. Now this one's wanting to go in crooked. I could back it out and try again, but it'll be fine. I'm not really that concerned. So I'm gonna, we'll say it's intentional. I'm toenailing it for extra strength. Again, snug, not tight. Alright. I'll be picking all these extra parts up now. That's cool. I think that's it. Yep, that was it. Get you a little closer look. There's your outlets. Here's your drawer that you might need to adjust that screw that's holding it in, but that's fine. That's it.